Shook twins, welcome back to eTown.
Thanks.
So glad to have you here. Hey, you know that on Figure It Out, you were doing that really high, haunting thing. Mm-hmm. Could you sing a little bit of that again?
You want me to do it right now?
Yeah.
I messed it up.
That's so high. It's amazing. It sort of sounds like, I mean, I'm trying to imagine whether there's like maybe in the sometime before up that I can remember, like maybe in the 50s, there was a thing where people would sing that high on the back of a Bobby Darin record or something. I don't know. It's amazing. Your band sounds great too, but that was just stunning and beautiful.
Thank you.
Good to see you again. Good to hear the new songs. The first track on your newest record is kind of a departure.
Yeah.
Horns and B3 and kind of a funky groove. Is that? I was wondering if that was going to be like the whole new thing, but it wasn't. It was just like
It's kind of a little bit of a tease.
A little bit of a tease.
Gets a little melancholy in the middle. Yeah. We bring it back up.
But it's cool. You guys are nimble and I love the fact that there's an evolution and there's also a theme to this record, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it presented itself later, actually. Yeah.
As you're thinking about which songs, the record is called "Some Good Lives," and it seemed like the organizing theme that revealed itself later has to do with the fact that not all men are creeps.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Yeah. And I
took some comfort in that, but I don't know if I.
Yeah. And I resisted it at first, and then I just, because I just want to, it's all about women to me in my life right now. We're like really coming into our feminist selves, just because of the world, and but it's a reminder, and we're just so blessed, and it's so rare, and it's so scary and sad, but it is really pretty rare for a woman not to have any negative experience with a man, and we haven't. So we do.
That one time we were cocktail waitresses at a dive bar.
Yeah,
that was bad.
Yeah, I mean, there's always the little things, but like we just feel really, really, really blessed, and thought that it was, you have to have that balance, and we wanted to remind people of the world that it's not all bad. We gotta love both sides.
We have wonderful men in our lives.
Yeah.
And it's such an interesting sort of antidote to everything else that's going on, which is that one would think that, in fact, all men are creeps by what you see in the news and the media and so on. But you're talking about some wonderful men in your lives, including your dad, who once again painted the cover of your album.
Yes,
that's a lovely tradition.
Yeah, we make him, basically. he was an art teacher. He's an amazing artist, and he just doesn't really do art anymore, so we kind of make
makes bicycles instead.
Yeah. Bike art.
And then going even beyond that into another generation, your grandpa is playing piano on your new record, plays a little bit of Moonlight Sonata, which is this lovely little treat in there.
Yeah, and that's actually recorded from like the last month of his life. He died when we were in second grade. So he was kind of like our number one musical influence. We used to sit under his grand piano and listen to him play.
There was a really cool furry rug under there.
Yeah.
That's cool, and it's lovely that you can celebrate and sort of honor those guys, but also just recognize that we all have choices to make, and we can all sort of choose how we show up in the world. Mm-hmm. And in other places, you invite us to try a little harder, do a little better, make a difference if we can. There's even a campfire sing-along in there.
Yes.
What is that all about?
That one is a really cool story, and I'll try to condense it. But that is the only original song written by one of our fathers. We don't really call him our godfather because it's not. We're not too gaudy, but he's one of our fathers, and he passed
Your
away.
hippie bluegrass church fathers, right?
Yeah. That's our church. Yeah,
hippie bluegrass.
But he passed away 3 years ago, and it was shocking and terrible. And but that was the only original song he had ever written. And in all of our lives, we call it The Village. All of our family friends, we would make him sing this song. It's called Dog Beach at every campfire, and it's a call and response kind of song.
He was always like, "All right."
Yeah. Always resisted because he just never thought it was that good. But it's so good,
so good.
And so he passed away, and
we found this tape that our grandma had made. Same kind of tape that she had recorded our grandpa. She just was always hitting record on this.
She was awesome.
This awesome tape deck. So we found this amazing recording of him.
From 1989. And he's singing Dog Beach, and you can hear we were at the party in 89 when this was recorded, but you can't hear us, and you can't hear
The sing-along.
the sing-along. And so I listened to it.
I could hear a little of the sing-along.
Well,
Yeah, but
you can
just
now.
wait. No. And so and from the original tape, you couldn't. And I thought, like, oh man, you can't hear the sing-along. And then I had this idea, like, oh, we could sing along to it now. And so we took that tape, and it went through a series of tapes, the tapes breaking. Because I
Tape
think
decks were eating it.
tape, like 3 tape decks ate the tape, and I think he was just like,
Taped it back together.
you can't record this song.
He was like, all right.
Funny.
We had to pressure him again. And but we finally did it, and we had just a group of our friends in our living room in 2017 recording the responses.
Yeah, that's great. Well, it's cool, again, to just recognize that there have been really positive men in your lives and that they've helped shape your path and get you to where you are now. Another guy you reference on your record in your liner notes, and of course, politics is all around us, and that's another opportunity to see all kinds of creepiness. But there is, but you say that you dedicate the record to Bernie Sanders, who, in your words, started the revolution.
Yeah, we felt the burn hard.
Feeling it again.
We're gonna feel it again.
Specifically, the first song, "What Have We Done," is dedicated to him because the whole bridge is about what he stands for: working hard and hardly working. How does it go?
Working hard and broken.
Yeah, working less and rich and ruling. Yeah, so that's for
You better
him.
get your slogans together. If you're going to go out, if you're going to take this out.
Don't
you
make
better
that a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
How does it go?
Whatever that guy said, that was cool. I don't remember it, but it was cool.
Bernie Sanders.
Well, listen, I also I'm trying to wonder, because you guys you're covering so much ground, and you represent something that, at least to those of us who've been around you for a while, is kind of wholesome and sweet, and you're twins, and you seem to get along, and
We do.
and
It's true.
you're recognizing your parents and your grandparents and campfire sing-alongs. It's pretty damn wholesome, to tell you
It
the truth.
is. Yeah.
We didn't really mean it to be that wholesome.
We're edgy too.
Right. Well, see, that's what I'm wondering about. It's like, so
So edgy.
it's not like I want to know, what you do when you're not this. What I was curious about, like musicians sometimes have a true north. They have like an artist or a sound or a style or a destination that they think of as like, man, someday. And I couldn't tell whether I think your true north, if I were to guess, was somewhere between like Ani DeFranco and Taylor Swift. It's like somewhere in the middle there that's like it's slick and cool and it's going to be popular, but it's also righteous and meaningful and about doing the right thing.
I like that.
Is that good?
Bjork's in the middle of there.
Bjork is in the middle there too. Okay.
Trying
All
to be
right, that
weird.
makes perfect sense.
We like some T Swift.
Yeah. You can get down.
Well, I just quickly mentioned there's a little local connection too, because our buddies Greg Allen Isakoff and Jeb Bose are both playing on your new record, so there's a nice little Colorado connection in there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate the fact that you are recapturing the phrase family values for all of us. I appreciate what you're doing. Let's get back to music. Welcome back, if you would, Katelyn and Laurie Shook twins. Hi, this is Nick Forster from eTown. If you want to stay up to date with all the performances, interviews, and behind-the-scenes footage, click the subscribe button. Thanks.